The verbal is another issue because as women, we don't want to be in your face to the other person. So we might do, this may be a dumb idea, but, or I'm really not an expert on this, but, and everybody's eyes roll into the back of their head, and you could say the most brilliant thing and no one is listening to you anymore because they figure if you don't think it's right, why should I even listen to you? So those are kinds of things that we can get rid of, and a lot of filler words that women will do, again, to try to keep a conversation going. I'm sorry is another good one to think about getting rid of, because if I bump into you, I should be the one who says I'm sorry, not you. But if I'm a guy and I bump into you and you're a woman, I bet you that you're saying I'm sorry and the guy is walking past you. So what's that all about? Well, what part of it is that women, we use I'm sorry as a connector for a conversation. It's more than I did something that I need to apologize for. And so we need to think about how we use the words like, the phrase like I'm sorry, because we don't want to use it when it's meant to be a connector. In those situations, we can say something like, well, that's too bad, or I'm sure you're disappointed, or maybe next time, whatever. But if you're on a project and your team doesn't get the project and the woman says, I'm sorry, the guys are sitting there thinking, well, obviously it was her fault, because they would never say I'm sorry unless they have something to apologize for. And the studies show that that's in fact true. So from a verbal standpoint, we have to think about speaking in a way that's going to be considered competent and confident, but not forgetting the Goldilocks problem, which is that a guy can say, you do this and you do that, and you do this and you do that, and everybody says okay. But if a woman walks into that same room and says, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, again, everybody's hair catches fire. Who the is she think she is?